Aloha friends, and welcome back to Is This Message For You? So something about this reading has drawn you in, whether it was the energy of the reading itself, the crystals, the pictures, whatever it may be. There's something that has drawn you into this reading. And this is a really important reading because I'm feeling like there is some kind of negative entity or energy attached. Now, this isn't anything to fear. It's just something to recognize, bring into your awareness so that you can shift through it and let it go. I'm going to share with you, those of you that are tapped into this reading, what has happened to me on my journey when a negative energy or entity is attached to me. So over time, I've had different entities attached to me for different reasons. Maybe I was in the wrong place, wrong time. Maybe I had... there's all sorts of things that have happened. I've experienced a lot of trauma in my life, so I've had a lot of energy vampires and people that have tried to pull my energy or take my energy, and when I try to cut them off from said energy, or I try to cut cords with them, sometimes I will have something that will attach to me, and I'll have to cleanse it and clear it and get it off. Now, we are going to do a little cleanse during this reading, so just so you know, that is going to come through. They just want me to give you a heads up because there's going to be a big cleanse that happens with this reading. Okay, anyhow, let me go back. When I've noticed that there is something attached to me, it usually happens because of I notice things are just off, right? So some ways to know that you have something attached to you, or something that's maybe not fully attached to you, but really draining your energy, like an energy vampire, but to the 10th degree, right? Like, it's so much more than just someone calling and trauma dumping on you and taking your energy in that vibration. So when I've noticed that something is attached to me, usually I notice when I start craving things that I don't normally crave. So I stopped eating fast food a long time ago. And there are times where I will crave like the most random fast food, and I'll see a picture like driving by, and I'll tell my husband like, "Ooh, that looks good." And my husband's like, "What are you talking about? Like, that is not good for us. We're not going there." Anyway, that's just us. That's our journey and where we're at in our health and lifestyle. I'm not shaming or saying it's bad. I just know that my body doesn't resonate with it. So when I start having these cravings of these things that my body typically doesn't resonate with, I start to be more aware of what's going on. Now, the other thing is, I love being outside. I love being in nature. I love being near the ocean. And there are times where I'm like, oh, I just want to be outside, and I feel like I'm craving it. And for some reason, I just can't do it. It's like everything pops up. Or there are times where like I'll start driving to the ocean because I want to go just chill and be in the vibration of the water and the energy of the ocean, and for some reason I'll end up turning around and driving back home. It's like there is a force that it's stopping me from doing these things. And then when it gets extreme, which this doesn't happen often, but there have been times where in extreme cases I have I'll have a desire to drink alcohol. Now, those of you who have been following my videos, you may know that I was an alcoholic in what I call my most previous past life. And I've since shifted out of that, and I have no cravings or no desire for it whatsoever. But every time that something really heavy attaches to me, I might just think about having a drink, and it's the strangest feeling because it's like I know I don't want it, but for some reason it's in my vibration or it's in my frequency. So they wanted me to share that with you because you may have these things going on in your life. There may be things that you want to do and for some reason you just can't do it. Or you may just feel really drained, really tired all the time. Like no matter what you do, you're getting enough sleep, you're hydrating yourself, you're eating healthy, and you're like, why am I still tired? Why do I still have this energy of just feeling drained? And then, you know, it may be like cravings. There may be like food that you're craving. Maybe you're trying not to eat sweets, or maybe you don't eat sweets as much as you used to, and all of a sudden you're craving a lot of sweets and you want a lot of sugary stuff. These are lower vibrational entities and energies that attach to you because you had a resonance with them at some point in your life, right? For me, I had a resonance with alcohol at one point in my life. So there's that energy of coming back in, that it's like these old familiar energies. And for me, it's with people from my past, people that I've shared that frequency with before, right? So it's like this energy vampire that's pulling and pulling and pulling, and maybe that opens up. Maybe people start talking about me and it cycles, and now I have like a group of people that are pulling on my energy, and that becomes the negative energy or entity that attaches, and then I have to cleanse and clear it. Now there are a lot of brilliant meditations and frequencies on YouTube. If you just go on there and type in clear negative entities, I actually have a folder if you go to my page, there's a folder that says clearing, like black magic, negative entities, all that good stuff. So you can go in there and just find some of the stuff that worked for me, and it may work for you as well. But they're telling me a lot is already clearing with this frequency playing, and we are also going to do another clearing through this. So that seems like so much, so fast, and I apologize that I had to be the bearer of this information for you right off the bat. But if you're listening to this, it's because you're ready to face it. You're ready to see, like you've been asking for the answers, like what is going on with me? Why can't I do this? Or why have I not made it to the beach when I know I love it there and it makes me feel better, right? Like these are questions that you've been asking, and I'm just here as the channel to answer these questions for you and tell you this is what's going on and this is how to work through it. So I'm going to start with the clearing first, just to get through this part, because there's some light language that wants to come through. And when I do these readings, I always connect with your highest self. If they're open to it, you will receive. If not, no worries. You can skip forward, or you can just listen, and you won't receive if you're not on the journey or the path to receive it this time, according to your highest and best self. Okay. So let me go ahead and get right into the clearing. Okay, there was a lot of matriarch energy that came through. So this could be coming from your mother's lineage, somewhere in your mother's lineage. Maybe you have sisters, and maybe you're not in contact with your mother. It could also not just be your mother. It could just be like grandmother, great grandmother, whatever that lineage is. There's this energy of like they're trying to stop you, is what I'm getting. The energy that's attaching to you is attaching because it wants to stop you from stepping into your highest and best self. Like there's this energy of envy and jealousy that's coming through, and that that energy is like they want to disrupt you, right? Like you might have heard that little ding. I might like another phone that went off. That doesn't ever happen during my readings, but there's this energy of like you're getting ready for a cycle completion, and that cycle completion is closing out some ancestry stuff, and because of that there's this like grasping and holding on, like not wanting to let you go, not wanting you to step into your highest and best self, because they're not able to step into their highest and best self. And that doesn't mean that they never will be able to. If this is resonating for you in regards to your mother or your sisters, it just means that right now on their journey, they're not able to do that. And every time, I feel like this is very relevant. They're bringing this up, and I asked, was it just for me? Because this resonates for me as well. They're saying, no, this is for the collective, that there are times throughout your life where you received a lot of envy or jealousy from the women that you were around. And it's just because they were able to see you shine, right? Every time you shine, every time you did well, every time there was recognition for you outside of the home, there was this envious, jealous energy that came through your lineage. And this is clearing now. This is a big part of what you have been working on, what you've been clearing. And so it's you stepping into your into you authentically, into who you came here to be, what you came here to do, your divine purpose, and being able to get away from any kind of people pleasing or just feeling like you have to help others before you help yourself, right? This is like finally being a little selfish, putting yourself first and loving yourself first before helping others. It doesn't mean that you're not going to help others. That's part of your journey. You're really good at that. But this is you putting that love and time and energy and effort into you, and then letting that trickle out or radiate out to others. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the cards here. So the first card that came in was from the Kali deck. Beautiful card there, and I will go ahead and flip it over and read it for you. Of course, Blue Tara. I didn't put it together. Blue Tara. Okay, so it says, chaos will give way to a higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny now unfolding for you. Oh, this is so beautiful. So Blue Tara is saying you deserve all of this. Everything that's coming in for you you are deserving of it, and it's okay for you to feel at peace, and it's okay for you to feel protected, and it's okay for you to express yourself authentically, and it's okay for you to feel hopeful and happy and secure. Those are a part of your journey. That's been a part of your journey this whole time, and there have been people that have set you back because of that envious or jealous nature. It's like they weren't allowing you to be on your journey. They were wanting you so badly to be a staple in their journey, to keep it's like this the vampire energy, like the energy vampires, thank you, is like pulling on your energy to make themselves feel better, right? And so it's like somebody trauma dumping on you, or constantly just being negative around you, but then when they leave you, they're like this really happy, bright person, and it's because they've let all that energy go onto you, And now you're the one holding on to it, and you're the one that's miserable or tired for, no reason that you're aware of. And they get to go on, live their life, and be happy. And so this is a big, big shift for you. I would recommend using blue Tara to help clear whatever negative entities are coming up, since she did specifically come through. Now, you can find stuff about blue Tara online. You can look up blue Tara mantra online. So you can look up the mantra and see, just let it play. I like to let the green Tara mantras play in the background, and blue Tara is an emanation of green Tara. So just so you know, it is something that I use in my practice and something that I use in my workshops. I love working with her. So tap into that, let her play in the background, find a blue Tara mantra frequency that you can resonate with, and just let it clear and cleanse whatever is still left that needs to be purged, so you can let go of. They're telling me it's not necessarily people pleasing, but it is like staying quiet, dimming your light. Maybe you felt the jealousy and the not maybe, you did. You felt the jealousy and the envy from others. And so you chose to like step back and not shine your light so bright because you didn't want others to treat you badly or treat you differently. And they're saying, no, now it's time for you to fully embody that light, embody who you are and who you came here to be. Okay. Wow. Okay. Right into leader of the light. Yes. Leader of the light. This is you. This is who you came here to be. You came to shine your light. You came to be that bright light, regardless of how other people feel or treat or talk about you, right? So where are you being called to serve and support others? Now, they want me to be very specific about this because in the way that you've served others previously, it's been in a way that you've dimmed your light. You've held back. Like you didn't want to be too much, right? And so you've almost even gone into like this hermit energy of like pulling yourself back. It's like you get really drained when you're around people because they're constantly pulling energy from you, and it just feels like it's overwhelming and it's too much. And so they're saying, how can you serve and be in your light without being drained in that energy? This is something for you to sit with. They really want you to take time to sit with self and ask this question: where are you being called to serve and support others while embodying that light, while being the leader of light, right? Not somewhere where you have to dim yourself, or you have to quiet your voice, or you have to betray yourself. I mean, that really is like the start of self-betrayal, right? Dimming our light, hiding ourselves, wearing a mask, masking our voice. And they're saying, none of that anymore. How can you serve with being in your light? Okay, let's see what else we have. Yeah, the snake. So tower moment. It's like this is a big shift for you all. This is going to change your life. I mean, this is life changing. And it's the tower moment. To me, it was described to me really well through another reader, and I've always loved this description. They tell me the tower, and I'll get to the snake too, because they do want me to tell you about the snake. But the tower moment, the way that it was described to me is you're in this light tower and it's on fire and it's burning from the bottom up, and you have two choices. You can either let it burn and you go down in the flames with it, or you can jump from that light tower, and it may hurt, right? You may injure yourself. You're risking your body, your limbs, whatever it is, jumping out of that light tower. There might be some pain in that, but you may also survive, and you may also be able to to go on with your life and live. So are you going to stay in the light tower and let it burn up all around you? Or are you going to take a leap of faith and jump from that tower and allow yourself to let go of the things that are holding you back? And so I always felt like that was a really beautiful representation of the Tower card in tarot in the moment. And with this one, it's like the shedding of the skin, right? The letting go of what was, who you were, who you have developed yourself to be in, based on what other people wanted you to be, right? Maybe other people wanted you to be quiet. They wanted you to be an order follower. They wanted you to be someone who just was like the perfect child, who didn't ever ask questions or never talked back. And you're like, well, I have questions because I'm genuinely curious. I want to know these things. I want to be able to make my own decisions. I don't want someone to tell me what I have to do or when I have to do it. I want to know if there are things that need to get done. I'm absolutely okay with that, but I want to know why I'm doing these things, how I'm supposed, like, teach me so I can learn and I can become a better person. And so they're saying, you already have all this energy within you. It's time to let go of that old energy, whatever is holding you back, because if you continue to stay in it, that tower is going to burn up around you and you're going to be engulfed in that energy. Now, take that leap of faith, trust that you're going to make it. And yeah, it might hurt a little bit. It always hurts transitioning into something new, right? And I don't mean like a physical pain. I mean, there's usually heartache. There's heartache when you have to redirect yourself from anything, from a relationship, from a job, from family. There's this heartache that happens where you're like, okay, I have to let go. And letting go is not an easy thing. If letting go is easy, everybody would be doing it. And, we'd already be in these higher vibrations. So are you going to stay in that tower, or are you going to jump from it? Are you going to allow that skin to shed so that you can fully let go? All right, energy flows where my intention goes. Yeah, so a lot of your intention has been in, what are people going to think of me, right? What I feel like those of you that this pile is resonating with, or this reading is resonating with, it's like there's so much of there's been this energy for your entire life to not be loud, basically to wear this mask, to be different than your true self, right? And because you've tapped into that, it's continued to cycle throughout your lifetime in different ways. Maybe it's cycled through your career. Maybe it's cycled through the friendships that you've had. And they're saying now's the time to really look at your intention and shift your energy towards where you want it to go, not where others want you to be. Okay, we have sensuality, which is feminine, wisdom, and passion. We have the tiger there. Yeah, this is you stepping into your fire. Sensuality is it's passion. It is creativity. It is allowing yourself to soften and still be fiery, right? You can still ask the questions. You can still be in that energy of self and curiosity and wanting to know. And you don't have to conform or shift yourself because other people feel uncomfortable, right? Allow them to feel uncomfortable. That's probably going to help them change and grow. Okay, we'll come back to that because they said a little bit more on feminine wisdom, but I'm going to pull this next one. It says, surrender your need to always be right. Now, this came out in reverse, and they're telling me it came out in reverse for a reason. And it's because there were so many times throughout your life that you were right. You were right. You knew it, like intuitively, you knew that something was off, or you knew that, you shouldn't silence yourself, or you shouldn't have to wear a mask. And so that internal fight is what got you to this tower moment, right? Because that internal fight is like, you know what? I don't want to hold back anymore. I want to be who I am. I want to live out loud, and I want to use my voice. And that is what got you to this space. So it's that inner voice of knowing that you're right and not needing to surrender to what society feels is right, or what your family feels is right, or what I feel like this is really connected to family. Yes, they're saying maternal lineage. Okay. Let's continue. We have freedom. Oh, yes. This is what is on the other side of this tower moment, right? It's going to free you up from this energy of attachment. They're telling me there's this attachment energy that is coming through. It's like whatever these energy vampires or people that are pulling on your energy are using. It's this attachment to your vibration. That's what it is, to your vibration. They want to attach to your vibration because your vibration feels good. And when you separate yourself from these people, you start to get in a really good place. And when you get around these people again, it may be harder. That's why so many people have a hard time, going home for the holidays or being around specific people. And I'm not saying it's everybody, right? There's situations, but those of you who resonate with this reading have likely been through some stuff just like I have in my life. I've been through a lot of trauma. So I feel like those of you that are ready to take that leap of faith, they want you to know there's freedom on the other side. You can free yourself from these entities, from these vibrations, from people pulling on your energy. In final, they're saying in final, this is something that you are freeing yourself from completely, so they will never be able to pull on your energy again. That's why this is such a big, big shift. Okay. And because of that, when you do that, thank you, that's why they want me to come back to this card now, the sensuality. When you do that, you're tapping into divine creator energy. You're tapping into divine feminine energy. You are in that power, right? So many people see divine feminine as this flow. I've had clients that are just like, oh, it's too feminine for me, or goddess type energy, right? But the feminine also is very dark. The feminine energy is rage, right? It's fire. It's they're showing me like they're literally showing me like two stones rubbing together and creating a fire. Like you rub them so hard it creates that friction. There's like this rage that's like creating this friction, and from this friction you create something new. And so they're saying the embodiment of the divine feminine, the embodiment of being the leader, a leader of light, is you being able to embody both the dark and the light, knowing that they coincide, they coexist, they are supposed to go together. It's not you just being all love and light and rainbows and sunshine all the time. It's allowing yourself to fill into that rage, into that anger, into whatever it is that's coming up, so that you can push through it, right? They're literally showing me like a mother pushing a baby out during birth, right? It's like this moment of rage. I mean, there is this moment that a mother goes through where their voice is activated. They are fully like in this space of authenticity. No one can tell them to be quiet, or like they are using everything that is them to bring this baby into full creation. And so that's the energy. It's like embodying that divine feminine, which is the dark and the light, to fully create what you want moving forward, and stepping away from ever having to have any kind of entity or negative energy attached to you ever again. Okay, the last thing we have is this I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, chalcopyrite. And it is, it's a beautiful pyrite crystal. These images are just lovely on these cards. I love them. But it is about exercising, moving your body, physical movement, getting out. And I feel like this crystal, this energy of this crystal and this movement, this physical energy is what's going to help you get to that moment of jumping, right? Like taking that leap of faith. It's building the adrenaline up so that you can go, yeah, I'm done. Like I'm ready. That fire's burning below you and you're in place running and you're like, okay, there's nowhere for me to go. What do I do? And that's when you fully tap into your highest and best self and you trust and surrender and you take that leap. Okay, I am going to flip it over because they said there is information in the back. All right, it says support physical strength training, increase time in sunlight for a healthy body, and amplify physical movement to increase good health. Okay, so movement, strength training, sunlight can all help you through this transition of fully letting go of these and the entities, right? Entities like dark places and spaces and clutter, like the negative energy, they hold on to those things that are dense, right? So open up your blinds, allow some sunshine to come in, get outside, even if you have to force yourself, right? That's why when I have a negative entity or an energy attached to me and I want so badly to be outside and I feel like I can't do it, that's the reason, because I know as soon as I get outside, and this has happened every time, there have been times where something is attached to me and I know it is, and I feel like I'm in my home and I can't get it off of me and it's just bugging me, it's draining me, and I don't want to go outside. I just want to be lazy. I want to tap out. I want to scroll, whatever it is. And when I force myself to get outside and go for a walk and hug a tree or put my bare feet in some grass, it shifts my vibration immediately, and that entity can no longer attach to me, right? It raises my vibration. When I'm in the sunlight, it raises my vibration and those entities can't come out. It's like I said, these are energy vampires. So think of vampires. They want dark, they want damp, they want clutter, they want tight spaces. And when you open it up and you bring in light and air and breath is really important, then these entities can't stay attached to you because you are in such a high vibration that they no longer can attach. So jump from that tower, be in your light. You are here to lead and be a leader, even if that means forcing yourself to do the things that you don't want to do at times that you know will make you feel better. And get some physical movement in. That's definitely going to help. I know that physical movement will shift your vibration really fast. I mean, just taking a walk usually will calm people. It'll relax their parasympathetic nervous system. It'll get them in a different state of mind. So taking those little breaks, getting outside, going for a walk, doing some, like they're showing me a jump rope or a hula hoop, like something that's active and movement, and dancing. Dancing is amazing for this, for being able to shed this energy. Okay. Well, I hope this helps. This was a beautiful reading. And if you have any questions, reach out at shmancy@proton.me. Otherwise, I'll look forward to connecting with you guys in another reading. Take care. Adios.